Halo guys, hari ini kita akan nobar lagi VCT Master Madrid Lower Final yakni Sentinel menghadapi PRX. Sorry gua agak telat nontonnya, gua agak telat mulainya. Tadi habis nonton MPL dulu ya guys sebentar. Dan ini skornya sementara 1-0 Sentinel unggul atas PRX ya guys. Kita lihat di game yang kedua siapa yang bakal menang di game ini. So welcome buat teman-teman semua yang nonton gua secara live maupun replay ya. Halo semua. Enjoy the my live stream. It's okay. Ayo monyet, mind freak, Davai something for a second. Iya. Aduh.
Looking for silver linings and there were none to be found. This time around though they will come in with weaponry, Mike. This is the time where they could do some serious damage.
Another flawless to start off a map. Give Sentinels a cushion once again.
Takut kurang gede ya? Udah dah, 40 aja deh ya.
I mean, the Guardian really the only threat here for Zekken, whether he's going to look to play aggressive here.
Bangkit.
Spike not committed from PaperX, so try and retrieve this orb, maybe sniff out any aggression, but not going to come through. Nobody posted up close enough with these SMGs to really cause a threat. Wow, as you say that, flash comes through, 10's nearly rewarded, but caught on the wall a little bit there. Mindfreak, got to be careful, the drone's coming through.
He's been spotted there. How telling would that be?
Lucky, actually, the Zekken's not posted up with that.
Yeah.
Moment there where Mindfreak's seemingly not aware of the drone coming.
Getting all this attention towards A, but I'm just keeping my eye on that spike. When I see that start moving, then I start paying more attention. But something, let's try and build control towards tree. At least got to test what's on the other side. Keep them present. Try and disallow that rotation, but it is drawing in Zekken towards middle. So you can hear all of this info going. That is probably the goer for John QT to hit the rotation button as well. PaperX looking like that B-lean's coming in. It's going to be on Sussy on the site. John QT probably CT. Zekken, depending on where he goes, probably market. The cross going to be made. Spike going to be heading through.
Hello.
Shot not enough. The site is going to be there, so plant on the way.
Finally stabilizing now. PaperX will find the plant. Only Mindfreak outside of this though. A couple of players towards lane. Actually a reclearance towards mid from Sentinels. Looking at maybe just stack up for exits here, honestly.
Could do still with that paranoia on 10s as well. Could be nice to maybe catch a couple with that.
I mean, with where John QT's utility is, the turret and spawn, the alarm bot out towards Pizza here. There's still pressure coming through though. Paranoia sent.
There's Mindfreak who's going to have to deal with what's coming. Zekken still sharp as ever. He's got a follow-up as well. They're trying to make a quick dash for it to get out of danger. 10 started to turn up as well. Wait. Time's gone.
It's everybody falling except Monyet here.
Yeah, that's if they can exit with those weapons too, that's huge. That's 2 in hand. They can keep them. No, Monyet can at least deny the weaponry that could have fallen into the hands, but it's cost PaperX nearly everything.
Indeed, you'll see. I mean, light shield and a rifle available for a couple of members here, but utility going to suffer as a byproduct of that. Yeah, look like they were just going to stack up for exits, but as soon as his paranoia set up, what was that second kill? Find something, I believe, inside the smoke with the headshot. Will give Zekken the blade storm.
Let's go PRX. Ayo.
A couple of exit kills here will find the showstopper.
Zekken coming in, obviously feeling himself after map 1. There's time to start seeing what PaperX can do. The purchase in the hand, we can see if Tense can get away with his life. No, he cannot. Monyet gonna put him away. Zekken gonna try and pick up the slack a little there. Spike en route, looking to be planted. They got themselves ready. Zekken trying to punish, stuck around as long as he could. Brought right back to the action though. They know he's close by, but Can't do much to dissuade his positioning as it stands. There's the
Yeah.
there's the punish. This guy is just something else. Sassy clearing the back lines. And what a sweep, Mike.
Beautiful from Zekken, and Sassy somehow off screen finds 3 kills. I guess lined up in front of Jen here. A little bit of a head scratcher, but I mean that was with the free entry found from Monya Showstopper. I wasn't even here in front of Jen, no.
Oh, wow. Early timeout, Mike. You spoke about it on map 1.
Not much of a lip reader, but I think I got that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll tell you after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can mute your mic.
No, yeah.
No.
We can pick up later. Yeah, early timeout for PaperX, and again maybe an indicator of these sorts of timeouts where Alex is hearing something or feeling as if they've got a total misread on the situation.
Yeah.
And wants to keep that in check early on.
So I think a lot of people, if you're looking at the map pool, would have said Ascent is one that it's not terrible for Sen. You know, it's not going to be something that's instantly like your mind, but it's certainly not a strong point. Exactly. Yeah. It's not when you go brilliant. You know, it's the split of there. You know, or maybe even Suns. It's not like that. It's not into that I guess cusp. So this was a decent opportunity for PaperX.
And I know Josh was hitting us quite hard on the desk. Obviously, 1 and 7 on maps that you know Sentinels played Jet on. This is the start you want from Zekken.
Yeah.
If this is one of the ones that you know you struggle with the Jet composition, if he's starting 9 and 1,
not bad.
You are gleaming.
Yeah, I'll be a bit screwed going forward, but I mean, Monyet doing quite nicely on the other side too. 5 to 3, not exactly as much of a highlight in that regard, but not exactly absent either. Divine and Mindfreak get to really warm into this one. It's not been a good start for PaperX, but timeout comes in. Let's see if they get their heads in the game here. Sentinels playing in Zekken again. They are trying to prop this man up, and rightly so. The paranoia being considered to be sent down. Be Monyet on the receiving end.
Monyet missing the jump, whether or not he was considering the double over the top there. Forsaken and something trying to find some space on shore, but Sentinels looking to re-clear here, or proactively clear, I should say. Something with the clothesline.
What is?
Yeah.
And Monyet dives in.
Nice.
The second you think they're out of it, they're back in with Sassy, trying to slow down the pace a little. Carve out some control.
Main naon eta.
Instantly invested. Trying to do some serious damage to Vi, gonna fall. Recovered weapons in hand though, and the planted boot. What can Sassy and John QT do? Thrash back underway. Struggling on the steps, doesn't have legs. It's tricky. But it's Forsaken.
Yes.
John QT. Oh, mind freaking nasty.
Let's go.
Oh, dearie me. PaperX, this team. Born entertainers.
Nice banget,
It's in
cok.
their blood, Lauren.
Look at this.
It's just,
Oh.
I mean, hitting kind of like Zekken's classic, to be honest, just full sprinting.
Thrifty.
Masterclass thrifty hit from PaperX. a hint of emotion. Just a hint. That was the plan all along.
I need a gif of that. I need that just some like small little smile just happens. But can they repeat it? Wait, tens, where are we going, tens? Oh
Yeah.
my word, for a second did you forget who he is? Tens with 2. Massive impact through middle. And oh, Zekken just wants back. The second that they've got a buy, I swear, this just goes completely up in the air. Game is ridiculous. Divine Mind Freaks walking through the ruins of this round. Like, what the hell just happened?
2v5 now. There's going to be any sort of recovery in this round. Sentinels not giving too much away. Zelsis just playing spoiler almost here. Slowing down Mind Freak's progress.
Yeah, Sentinels are
They don't want to give anything away. Look at the mini-map here.
very disciplined. Again,
Tiba-tiba buffering lagi, guys.
A breather.
Apa ini?
Snake bites to work.
30 seconds left. Oh, second flies in, takes away the threat, and just extending that scoreline a little further away from PaperX here. But that start, show me it again, please. I want to see Tens just walk middle on him.
Sorry guys, tiba-tiba buffering, cuy. Gak tau kenapa ini Twitch.
I mean, it's one of those responses, just like fight fire with fire. Something walks up short the previous round, right? Let's take mid away from them. Don't even let them creep on us.
I mean, you have players like your Tens, like your Zekans, play them in. Operator out. On the gecko, it still feels so weird, you know, when you're looking at it.
But he's good for it.
It absolutely is. It weirdly works. I don't doubt it in his hands. But is it the solution? Is it the cure for their problems? Tens looking to get interested again. This time from short, trying to play in Zekin. Not going to happen here. Something's got to be cautious. There's layers to it. Noting another, but does Tens now swing? The flash is there. Tens deciding to back away. Probably rightly so. It wasn't just one in middle, there was three.
One yet. Potential to cause some issues from main here as well. Retrieve the orb and almost bait sent out a little bit because these else's and Tens looking for the clearance, but elsewhere Mind Freak finds an opener. Sassy will fall. John QT next on the chopping block. Kept in check by the utility.
Straight towards CT.
I mean, with PaperX you can never doubt things like that. But he comes back through. That's a kill on Tens.
He does that instead. Screw CT. I'm going market. I'm going to take the fight. And it works. It works so perfectly. And still with that middle control, and look at this positioning from Monyet. The backline threat. Doesn't quite get what he wants from John QT.
Found them.
Something's closing in here.
Alarm bot down.
See the scope. That's a prized possession in hand too. You don't be losing that. He's got threats from all sides. It's like a tower defense game at the end, but he does eventually fall. PaperX find their way back in. That success, yes, in middle it started, but again, it was that pick towards B that opened up the gates.
Very, very patient from something. You can see Sentinels toying with the idea of a flash play out, but with no mid player there, and kind of the emphasis towards short.
Yes. Come on.
And when you already noting
Bangkit.
operator on the other side of one of those angles,
Satu-satu.
it's just not tangible or feasible to do so. And the trade back and forth continues in terms of the round timeline.
Looking at the paranoia, looking at the knife, this could be a go. Do they actually try and turn on this one? It does look like Zekin wants in. Has to finally respect it on the other side. Monyet willing to challenge. And they're actually going back in. Divide going to put down Zelsis. Zekin trying to toy with them, trying to draw them into a fight, but they're not having any of it. Why would they? Ten's not getting played either here. Zekin though isolating Divide. And now they're in problems. Monyet has to give away the game really here. Has
Just
to
back
fall
up,
late.
they actually get the res. Somehow.
How the hell did they get the res onto that?
Somehow Sentinels come out of that, resing and Devi falling.
I don't...
You're-
Bizarre. My figuring out where all the utils on B though.
Spike's on the way. But does that reveal anything? No. John QT still unnoted here.
There's a
They'll
pit
notice
here.
nearby.
I was going to say, there's a pit here to close off CT. That's a real concern now.
Right there.
Alright, something. Show us what you got here. You are on guard duty. You gotta somehow hold him back. CT not looking like the viable option. Wingman, I think, 10% in there.
As I say, the poison orb goes up, and now Monyet can send the showstopper inside the Viper's pit.
He goes for it. Again, it's still something waiting. They're getting closer towards the stairs. He's isolated one. Mind Freak found Zekin. Spam towards CT, and it's connecting. Sentinel's not getting the play, and a great read from Monyet. Predicting Zelsis on the playback through. Did he see him then? He sees him now. Finding Zelsis. Trying to allow safe passage out, but Sarsi's position noted. They can escape CT or anywhere else they fancy.
Forsaken's running him down.
They're hunting him down. Gonna think better of doing any more of that potentially. Got a bit of cash to play with, but not that much anymore.
Next one, don't expect something to really be the one to chase us down. Mind Freak, 2,600 in the bank, and does win out.
Yeah. And
The skin of his
Let's
teeth,
go,
78
Mind
HP.
Freak.
start of that round, I just feel like that was the most topsy-turvy outcome.
Yeah,
and
like I
then
said,
they went PRX's way.
Sentinels somehow come out top of this. I mean, Zekin finds his skill to divide. It's just really, really bizarre to see that exchange, but
Enemy remaining.
that whole time Mind Freak is creeping closer and closer.
Yeah.
Because it looks like Paperex are willing to stack up and fight for A main, and maybe Sentinels are thinking there's going to be one splitting short here, two splitting short, so we have to be conscious of this.
Mumpung
They've
time out.
got a little bit of space. I mean, they didn't actually note Sassy's utility on the other side of the map either. I imagine if he had the Odin, he was looking to spam through B main. After that, Mind Freak catches the time, he can come through, clear that utility very comfortably. And like I said, no challenge coming back through from John QT. When the pit's available, they're going to lock off one of these lanes back into sight.
You're right. And this is feeling like it's got echoes of map 1 now, seeing this, these early timeouts from both sides. Paperex with the first, it gave them a new lease of life. They're back in the game now, 4 apiece, tied up all square. Sen just about pumping the brakes themselves, deciding, gotta get a grip back on this game. They found something that works. The cure to their woes, 2 consecutive rounds was enough that Sentinels thought, let's slow it down a bit here, let's have a conversation.
I mean, finally, the 1-for-1 back and forth.
Finally broke.
Yes. As we enter round 9. The TP4 Divide, the only ultimate on the entire board.
Rinse and repeat, but this time it's something here.
Feeling a little more invested here from Paperex, to be honest, and it being the operator on the other side. But there's still 2 here to fight it with the paranoia.
Go. Gonna get caught. Oh dear.
How did that reveal peak so late?
Do you know what? Love to watch that one back. Tens can't get the round back. Mind Freak was already watching for it. The gates are open on A. This has been a mistake and a half towards that A site. Something going wrong. That reveal just completely annihilating the plan. Show us a replay of that start there, Mike, because
It comes so late on as well.
Absolutely.
And there's no power. I'm not sure how many the knife has tagged, but it's really. He gets caught on the wall as well, and then Zelsis is out in Narnia effectively.
Yeah.
But yeah, whether or not the trap is dependent on the knife or some sort of contact there, because Zekka's kind of half in. Zelsis, like I said, is out in the middle of nowhere.
Once that initial domino fell, it was, as expected. And look what it's done to Sentinels, though. The money's left in nowhere. They've tripled down on this, and again, an outplay. Paperex are reading this. They've started to really get a grip. This round isn't so much of a big deal considering the purchase. It will take the scoreline further away from Sentinels, but still. Again, Paperex showing some real viability of dealing with this A presence, that pressure towards main. Tens, you got some magic for me here. Not quite on the second. When it's him, I'll always give it a second of doubt, but as it stands, 4 players alive. Paperex, plant on the way. Really only Sassy. Then he saw the threat. Lil bro still getting cheers.
Not many today, though.
No, not the same.
He's playing for the defuse in the second half. Yeah, just a sheriff in the hands of Sassy to work back into this. John QT will fall. Now feels like a bit of a formality here. Sassy can find a consolation, no.
Yes. Mantap.
Keep 4 alive here for Paperex. They find their 6th. Starting to hit a groove now, 4. Without a response from Sentinels.
Are we going to see those last 2 rounds come in from Sentinels?
Another miracle comeback in a half to tie things up.
Hey, if I get more of map 1, you know what I mean? I'm fine with it.
Give me another 6-6.
Yeah.
Give me another 6-6.
No, I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Now, I want to see the adjustment, because it looks like Paperex have such a strong read.
I mean, Sentinels have basically given up this
They can't play it
paranoia play yet. Maybe a flash over the top, though, from Zelsis to see where he's positioned.
Okay, is that going to do the trick?
This looks like a pacey hit here with the snake bites.
Okay, but I wouldn't... Does Zelsis get to keep his life? There's a lot of question marks about this one. The Paranoia said they're trying to stall this out. The Hunter's Fury gonna connect. That's Divide gone down. That's an issue. Smoke's now depleted. Zekken gonna find the punishment towards short. And Ten's getting curious. Going for a walk. They have no idea Ten is there. The small adjustment making a massive hit for Sen. And maybe looking like we're on for another 6-6.
Spoken into existence. I mean, the Hunter's Fury, we see so many examples of just how devastating it is on these fast A hits. If you don't get out of main, a Hunter's Fury can do so much damage. Unfortunately, here with the utility invested so quickly, it feels like Paperex are a little offbeat, behind the curve almost. I mean, the mosh pit lands in front of door. I'm not even sure who takes first contact here on the side of Sent, but with that utility coming out, you think Paper X.
Left in tatters.
Buffering lagi, guys.
You're gonna see the ult coming out from something. It's clear through short. Who's behind it? Looks like Monyet be the one to backfill this and dive on forward. Takes a lot of space actually. Is noted by the knife, but I don't know if they know the progression until now. John QT's on red alert, but he's disrespected. Monyet is what the hell just almost happened? He almost died through heaven and got away with it. Device still alive. It's a 3v2. Lockdown comes in. The Spike is left in a disastrous position, Mike.
Yeah, Sent should be able to secure this. Still 60 seconds left for Divine Forsaken. I mean, opportunity here to TP in and steal the spike from under their noses. And that's going to be...
And TP across, taking no risk.
I mean, a ton of time left to work with, but you almost want Divine to really bail out of that and TP on the other side of the map. Give them some sort of hope at converting the spike retrieval into a plant. Because John QT's already got ahead of this now. Still got his full utility set up.
They're going to know that the utility's online, so they're going to know that he's back with the ult. That could be pretty useful. I guess it's going to be the signal of how close John QT is. Does get caught by it, will respect it. This should be game on and plant on. 13 seconds. And look at the position. Look at the position of Forsaken. This is a risk, but it could be worth it. But there is still utility in middle. If John QT falls, this is so dangerous. Divine needs to live here. He's got to play this so perfectly. Exactly that. So if John QT falls, it's game on. Maybe Forsaken finds something, but the turn of attention is going to be now. The penny's dropped. He couldn't do any more. Trying to make a worldly play, but Divine output in the hardest of situations. A 1v3. Not going to happen. It's all like map 1. 6-6.
6 lagi.
Another recovery here from Sentinels to close things out. A tied half when they're staring down the barrel of an 8-4. Iron Freak unfortunately caught off guard here. Monyet just on a Paper X mission
Something
with a shorty.
A little wild. But still, 6-6. What a fantastic start here in this second map. Can't wait for more, but for now, I do believe we can check in with the vertical stream.
Another 6-6 half. I am here joined by a very special crowd. We have Chrissy,
time.
GB, and
Sebentar,
Kipinho
guys.
here. Guys, I've heard that you're doing some vertical stream. How is the experience going here?
Oh, it's a long experience, obviously, because we're vertical. The games have been fantastic. Like, it's been incredible. The crowd is amazing. The games are amazing. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah. Alex, I've heard you've been doing some casting as well.
I've been doing some casting. First thing I want to say, hola Madrid! That's right, baby! Make some noise! Love it!
What about you?
It's been a blast. It's very casual. We have kind of watch party vibes, so we've been having a lot of fun the entire time, and we have a lot of amazing guests that are popping in and out all of the time. So we've been having so much fun.
Podemos aquí hacer una invasión, Fitiño, ya te lo pregunto en español directamente. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás viviendo esta experiencia y cómo estás viendo sobre todo los equipos que vemos?
A ver, está muy guay, sobre todo el anterior mapa ha estado súper ajustado y las rondas han sido súper caóticas y ver el público tipo celebrándolo y tal es la hostia. Sobre todo desde aquí arriba es como, no sé, se escucha como el triple, el cuádruple, es una barbaridad.
Y hay muchísima gente, muchísimas gracias a todos por venir, esperamos que estéis disfrutando. I was just asking him how, what he thinks about the experience. He thinks that being here is amazing, that the crowd is insane. So keep it up. I want to know, guys, who do you have your money on?
Oh, Gen G all the way from day one.
Oh, but for today.
For today.
She's so Gen G pilled, she's still thinking about the final.
Sentinels, honestly, Sentinels. I want to see the rematch.
Oh, but do you think it's going to be a 3-0, or do you give Paper X some maps?
I think it's going to be 3-0.
Big Alex?
I'm going 3-1 Sentinels.
Chrissy?
I'm going 3-2 Paper X.
Okay, Kitty, what's the big game?
3-2 Sentinels.
Okay, we love that. We're going to toss it back to the casters because this map needs an end.
Hi, Mike.
What's up, GB? How's it going?
Oh, look at that.
When does the audio come back in? Have I just said that? And he's not
Yeah, literally, it's just like that without a headset. But no, great to check in with everyone here. I think all of you at home as well hopefully can pick up on this. The atmosphere in here is absolutely wild. People really heating up to this game, and rightly so. It's been a cracker so far. Close first map, second already looking good. Paper X keeping this within touching distance. Sentinels getting back up to 6, finding those solutions late, somewhat like map 1. Does it follow that path again? Sen now on the attack, Paper X on the defense.
Big gap left open here by Paper X towards 8. So only Monyet really shouldering tree. Smoke will confirm the knife, second layer to this, and that will call the rotation in motion.
This Monyet is
Very early, actually, sorry, a very late drone to come through and clear short here, and Monyet punished on the back of it.
caught something too. So good information flying back in here. Monyet down could be an issue.
They know everything's coming from heaven now.
Getting ready with a high flash, trying to counter the Dizzy. Coming on in, buying a couple of seconds, and it does. Zels is now going to get that classic ready to go. Not going to be able to get to use it this time. Forsaken the one to break back in. They've cleared 10s. Hold on, they're clearing the site. Second, how much can one man do? Not enough. It's on John QT. He's got to clutch up, and they line up. Another 1v1. How much can one man do? That's how much. John QT. Sheer impact alone has been off the charts.
The pistol round protocols continue to excel for Sentinels. I love this delayed investment of the drone here to really take that space away, even more so from Paper X. And the pinch through to mid as well. It's that second layer, the security in this execution. No stone left unturned.
Every time I hear that Red Bull noise now, I'm just going to hear John QT's face. That's it. That's it. I'm just going to see it.
John QT clutch.
Honestly. I don't know if he's got the funds for the sponsorship,
Wow.
but he might need to get some. Like, you know. Again, this round, Sheriff's not going to find any touches really with it. A little bit of resistance, but not quite enough to really dissuade Sen. Pathing straight towards the A site. That's where the Mindfreak waits. Something. Not going to get much play into this either. What Mindfreak can do from here, though. That's not bad.
Spike down.
Want to show you something special, Mindfreak? You want to? Nah, not this round. He's chilling. Not quite flawless. but
Yeah,
pretty
previously,
good.
I can't remember now, but the round 2s have been flawless.
Yeah, they have been.
To get Sentinels a very comfortable cushion to kick things off. 21 and 8. I come back to that same thing earlier. This is the performance you want from Zekken
Yes, you do.
on the weaker side of the Sentinels map pool.
And that's scary,
With
isn't
these
it?
compositions, yeah.
You might have thought you had a window coming into a map when he's not on, that raise, when he's, a little out of, let's say, his full comfort role, which is ridiculous. He is arguably one of the best in the world.
I mean, coming back swinging from what felt like a rough day in the last series they played,
Yeah.
or a rough end, sorry,
Yes,
to the series.
yes.
Very uncharacteristic. It's been all gas, no brakes for him so far here in Madrid.
Right there. And a re-hit going to come through. Monyet needs to be. Yeah, that's not good enough. Getting so invested, he wants to find the information, want to take that space, but going to be punished.
Look at the spacing behind it, though,
There was
on the rifle round.
a mistake made there for him. He's going to be kicking himself, because that's an upgrade to hand as well. That's going to be brought right on through. And something getting curious in middle. See, John QT's position is perfect. They're ready on every single lane. The PRX want to play in. Sentinels looking like they almost have like a wall hack in this. Like they've read them so damn well. Sassy clears the bye.
Well, here comes the flawless. It's just Forsaken left
Yeah.
at 1v5. Like I said, it was missing in round 2, but Sentinels looking to find one regardless.
Spike planted.
John QT, you can see as well very early on Paper X identify that he's going to be in these sorts of positions, but Sentinels so well equipped to bolster this formation. Well, Flawless is out the window now.
I'll find you.
Can't believe we've done this to us.
No more.
Relax a little.
I mean, they've got good
They've-
funds
I
behind
mean,
this.
They're laughing, right? They've had everything they want, and just those individual fights. So desperate to trade back that first, but once it's set in motion, I don't know what really you can do at that point.
Forsaken will have to let this one pass him by. Find another one here, but 9-6. Paper X tapped out financially here.
96 Gato.
Yeah, just a little bizarre. I mean, even the second swing here from Mindfreak, it's individuals trying to catch timings. There's no double swing onto an angle.
Oh.
Not sure what page of the strap book that's from.
No, probably quite deep in, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Is that scrap for mid?
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be.
Triddle play.
The classic Triddle
Classic
look.
Triddle.
Okay, Paper X, you got to get a little something going here, because that very faint heartbeat that he came in with is starting to get quieter. This buy is rotten as well. Forsaken, yes, the rifle, but the rest, it's got to be on his back, really, to make something happen. But they seem so prepared, so aware of the possibility. Ten's waiting for anyone to go try and find some information in middle. Does he spot Forsaken? Oh, Ten's!
With the ego shout. It's beautifully done.
Here.
Just for a second, you can kind of forget it's Ten.
Yeah.
Literally, you think, oh, it's, you know, well, Second's having a big game, all good. And then you just occasionally get a Tens moment like that. Oh, Second, okay, no, he's got a spotlight back on him. All good, all good. Also noted the player in market there. The plant looking unfazed. I don't think there's going to be much to challenge. This round wasn't really going to be the highlight one.
Spike
Managed to get that rifle, I think, off the body.
Benar-benar.
So
Hey.
that's still in play, but
there.
what else can they achieve with this? Monyet, yes, a little bit deeper in, but
Decent util, but a 3v5 nonetheless. And Sentinels looking to play very active here in this mid
like,
lane
look,
coming
oh,
through.
he's so clean with it.
Tens finds Mind Freak. You got to feel like that seals the deal on this round. Monyet will find a consolation.
Let's get out. Oh, caught in the heels. Divide looking to do some damage. Oh, poor John QT
That's
was
rough.
dead,
The
yeah.
double headshot.
Ay.
Double
That's
digits
them.
found. Unfortunately, with this cleaner start from Sentinels in the second half, that 6-6 quickly becomes so concerning.
And
Sentinels now,
concerning.
yeah, another buy round. You're on 11. You have to give that up because the finances aren't there.
Correct.
We had investment in the previous. Yes, the loss bonus will come into effect, but it doesn't bail you out of this sort of position.
No,
And it's been pretty clinical
it has
from
been.
Sentinels in the second half so far. PaperX a breather here because this is the one you really want to see them make a stand. But just look at the funds.
Yeah, look at the
I mean, Sentinels,
runarounds,
yeah,
look at the
already it's
funds.
7k, 5k, 7k, stacked up, one off the lockdown, the Blade Storm, the TP, and the Null Command. I mean, even here, this is absolutely devastating to be facing off against this, and you must win by round.
Yeah, it's.
Forsaken's one away, sure, but
Is that enough?
it doesn't stop the tsunami that's possible with these ultimates being available. I mean, Junk QT just needs to retrieve an orb. The Null Command can get Sentinels access towards a site, and I mean, if you have the lockdown and the post plant, it's
There's so many options.
yeah.
Looking like almost insurmountable odds, but we know that PaperX can somehow go around them. There is chance. It's just this has not gone the way they wanted. Maybe thinking they had a chance against a weaker Sentinels when Zeka not on his
10-6
comfort, but
kan.
look at it now, 23-8. Heartbreak for PaperX here, not getting any play
Right there.
towards the end of this game. Little set piece to start with, so they can catch anyone here. No steps heard. No chance to bring it into effect. Second, not noted either. Gets played
Still
in.
finds it.
Still gonna catch something.
I mean, the time is just a little bit off there with the Prowler as well. Zekan's allowed to reset.
I'll find you.
Oh, just Forsaken go fact finding.
Another bite.
And this is looking like it's a trap waiting air shouldered. He's got to be
Headshot
careful.
there.
Does he get away? Gonna pop the ult? Are they gonna just go off this? I think they are. There is another player on the side, but look at that! Sassy's caught him. Do they know about Monyet? They absolutely don't. There's still a chance. Can he hold this together? Can one man deny the entirety of
Oh
Sentinels?
my God.
No, is Second doing that to him? Devastating play. Just on the warpath. Sentinels gonna get another here. Surely Mind Freak is already backing a little here. Given no avenue forward. Doors shut. CT is not in their control. Utility on the T-side approach. He's just got to drift away and face the fact that Sen will be at 11 rounds.
And Mind Freak, the one with 1100 credits, you really don't want him to lose this rifle.
And play hide and seek.
And with the trap play set up in the previous as well, a lot of this utility's been burnt up, so that repurchase is going to look even more uncomfortable. I'm not sure how much got invested, but Sassy creeping closer and closer
Loses
here.
Mike. He's clearing everything. Sus has just cleared wine.
Oh,
Round wing, go away. Okay. All good. No one else
saving
close.
grace.
Yeah, it's... And that's the most positive element of their last round. The fact they got to keep a rifle. Sentinels have looked so dominant here. This is scary for the map pool. This changes
I
things.
thought actually got caught on the utility here, but I think Zeka just swings as it ends at this second kill.
Oh!
I mean, it looks outrageous from the other end.
Yeah,
but
it did.
I mean, that makes it even worse then. Zeka plays the timing perfectly here to catch something to open that round up. On yet. Doesn't catch Celsius. Actually, that should just be the green light for Sentinels to hit B here, yeah.
So much util, so much seen.
Has to anchor.
Good luck.
He's committed as well.
Gonna spot a couple players here. They're gonna know there's at least two towards CT early. All gonna come through. TP taken. Dizzy's gonna be sent. Zekan's still alive and breathing, but gotta move. Can't make it worth it this time. Gonna get pinned down. Something with a punish, but there's the answer right back. Tens and John QT in unison. Still a problem on the site though. Contends get out. He's got his TP. He's been caught. Monyet with a critical kill. Gonna send the showstopper down. Paint shell to follow, but it's the spike being left there. They're gonna invest the lockdown. They're trying to fight for that spike and get it in hand. Execution. John QT on the drive-by. They're trying to
Hey.
fight, but they can't deal with John QT. Monyet and Sentinels post 12.
You peel back the layers and Sentinels still look comfortable. There's some disastrous scenarios. The flash is here to catch the backside of this lockdown. Like you said, execution style. It's just beautiful to watch. Mind Freak, he said initially, looked like he was going to have to solo anchor this. Another round. No response here from Paperex in the second half. Last purchase doesn't look pretty. Some ultimates to work with, but Sentinels,
Where the...
I don't know, but Monyet's 33 HP already.
Yeah, and again, so much shown early on. They're just going to continue this warpath straight towards the A site.
Mind Freak has to dump everything at the front door to try and slow things down, but it does nothing.
No. Floodgates are open, Mike. That plant's coming in. I don't know what can stop it now. Dens. What are you up to there? Thinking about something, but decides against it.
Flash in maybe from Zelsis, but no flashes left.
It's a fight on three fronts here. CT, you got Tree, and you got the T side of it, but there's so much going on now. TP away, Forsaken swings the site, and now here comes the crunch. Where's Tens gone is the big question. Forsaken
Yes.
This is going to be on Tens. You've got to see Sussy by time. He's going to try and play this fight.
Aish.
No idea about Tens.
Ayo.
It is time to shine. 13, Sen, claim that too.
A photo finish here, clinical from Tens.
He's the chosen one for a reason,
The
baby.
second coming of Tens. Beautiful stuff. And a dominant second half performance here from Sentinels.
What a showing. You thought this was a weakness. You thought...
Ente lagi, ente lagi. Bang, ayo. Buat bangkit.
Split. Horrifying prospect. This is now
Split.
an uphill battle. And I want to watch it all.
bull gives you wings.
Life hands you bad lemons, try and make lemonade. Easy on the sugar cane, switch it to agave. Gave it all I had, love. I can't do agape. My conditions written out. Take it up a God, hey.
You can pay me for my time, though. And it all on the high note. I don't like to say goodbye. Found out I'm probably Irish. Deep down, feeling down, hold a smile like a socket. Seeking answers, all I found is.
If everybody jump right now with the world crack. Feel the bang in your head like it's whiplash. Can you feel that? All this back and forth to be free. Cause you can't tell me what's good for me.
If everybody jump right now with the world crack. Feel the bang in your head like it's whiplash. Can you feel that? All this back and forth to be free. You can't tell me what's good for me. You can't tell me what's good for me. You can't tell me what's good.
Everybody moving scared. Don't know what the answer is. Told myself I'd say the word. Speaking like a prophet did. Shit just feel like stranger things. Upside down and overwhelmed. Chaos just to set you free. Chaos just to set you free.
Deep down, feeling down, hold a smile like a socket. Seeking answers, all I found is you.
Look, man. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing either. All I know, I'm doing what's right for me. That might not be right for you.
You can't tell me what's good for me. You can't tell me what's good for me. You can't tell me what's good for me. You can't tell me what's good. You can't tell me what's good for me. You can't tell me what's good for me. You can't tell me what's good. If everybody jump right now with the world crack. Feel the bang in your head like it's whiplash. Can you feel that? All this back and forth to be free. Cause you can't tell me what's good for me. If everybody jump right now with the world crack. Feel the bang in your head like it's whiplash. Can you feel that? All this back and forth to be free.
That was a fantastic second half of Ascent for Sentinels. They lead 2-0 in this best of 5. I'm your host, Izza. I'm back here with Sideshow and Tom Biz. Now, can anybody stop Zekken? I don't think
No.
I don't think
No.
he can.
No, they can't. No.
No.
Do you have any further questions, Your
No,
Honor?
that's it. That's it. Should we just jump
All right,
into
back
Mastery?
into the game.
Yeah. I want to watch more of Zekken. It's just too good.
It's unbelievable what he's doing. There are spots where his team perfectly sets him up, it's a great strat, yada, yada, yada. But you expect him to get like 1, maybe 2, and then he runs around and he's just murdering everybody.
He is 14-4 versus Munyet right now. The duelist diff is off the charts. He is destroying everyone.
He's got 200 ADR over the first 2 maps. He's averaging 340 ACS. He's plus 31. I don't care about the numbers, but you just look at what he's doing as well. He's winning so many duels that from the Paper X side, it's just got to be flattening.
Yeah, I mean, it's all Tekken. Yeah, it's all Tekken right now because here is Tens in our Verizon high-speed moment. And this is a really cool set play from right after they lost a round as well.
Yeah, there's the flash, there's the recon, 10's TPs inside the smoke, sets up, dominates the first one because he's there so fast, and He gets a second off the back of the recon. And actually, Sen were doing a lot of these early round aggressive plays. Not all of them worked, but it was something I think that they pulled from the game where Gen G beat Paper Rex by doing a lot of plays like this where they turned up the tempo. And that was straight from the Pacific Finals. They've done their homework.
I think a lot of Paper Rex utility on that attack as well really works once you get into the execution. So if you just deny them any of that initial space, you can basically disrupt them. And then when they go onto their own attack, it's pretty quick from then on out.
Yeah, I mean, every half that we've seen has been close, apart from the one you just watched, where Sen did not drop a round.
Yeah, that was crazy. The thing is, for Paper Rex, history could be destined to repeat itself. They've never won a global best of 5 ever before. But on the other side, though, for Sentinels, they were there for the first Masters where they made it all the way to the Grand Finals. They won it. And do we feel like maybe something is in the air to push them to another Grand Finals for the first time in a very long time?
Something's in the ground. That's what we've been seeing right now. It is brutal. No, this is looking like a completely revitalized Sentinels, and honestly, obviously I think Gen G play a completely different game, but if you're getting Zekken and Tens like this, compare them to the series versus Gen G, and we might actually have a game in the final. I'm kind of already looking there though, because right now, Paper Rex are dead.
It's a little bit of recency bias in my head because we've just seen such a dominant half. But the problem is, even apart from that, Sen was still edging them out on the previous map. It does feel like Sen are going to another final. It does feel like Tens, revitalized on a new role, is going to have an opportunity to grasp another trophy or at least fight for one. And what a position that we're in to have so many players that were there before and here now.
He's back, baby. He's back. He's definitely back. I think the reason you guys are kind of a bit down in the dumps about Paper Rex is because map 3 is split. It has to be split of all maps. This is where we all unanimously said that maybe they have close to 0 chance.
I want full whimsy. I want it to come out. I want them to go back to the triple duelist. I want them to go crazy. I want them to play full Paper Rex, because I think if they play the sort of more standardized version of the comp they brought out, I don't think they win.
And I think the problem is too, the win condition in my head for Paper Rex was that they play fast and they get into good positions, which I think they have done generally across 3 halves that we've watched, but then the players are better than those on set. That you have like a limp day from Tens and Zekken as you do with Gen G. Now, it's going to be the same thing coming out again from Paper Rex. And I really feel like this point is absolutely crucial. Zekken cannot be the best player in the server.
No,
he just can't if they want any chance of winning.
They have switched it up though. They have switched it. It's the players. The comp is the same, but Monyet's going back onto the Raze, which Forsaken had taken off in. The Sky now goes onto Forsaken as well. The Vi has switched it up onto the Viper. They have gone with different people on the composition, so it is another change, which
great patch.
I think I don't mind it necessarily. The problem is Forsaken in pretty much all their split games has been the win condition. Sure, he's still going to be aggressive on the Sky, let's not be foolish, he's not going to sit passive, but a lot of it was down to the movement abilities he had. He was able to get super aggressive on Raze. His Yoru was basically him just TPing into corners and wrecking people. He can't do that anymore on the Sky.
Well, it's a change indeed. This is it though. Sentinels, they are 1 map away from another Grand Finals. It's time to hand it over to your casters, Pansy and Hypok, to see if they can bring it home.
Deep breaths now, Paper Rex. Last time we saw them at those big international events, it was the last dance. Now this could be their last chance. Map 3. And Mike, it's split.
Has the loss versus Gen G knocked the confidence of Sen enough? I mean, can Paper Rex reproduce what their Pacific partners in crime did versus Sentinels? With the questions coming in, the comp change up, well, I say the role change up at least. Definitely a question mark here. Well, Paper Rex can find any sort of comfort now. A little bit of a mix-up. Sentinels, though, kicking things off on the attacking side. Stack actually inside Mail here to maybe greet this presence from Sentinels. Trade off of utility, the poison orb goes up. Sentinels thinking better of it.
Readdressing B main. Taking a wander. He'll put it all into the lap of Mind Freak. Still has that paranoia. Could stall them if necessary. And he's looking like he's getting it ready. Backing away. Yeah, there's the burst on site. Gotta respect it for now. You're looking for the sports country from heaven, and it's not really taking any time. They've done it quickly, springboarding straight in. Zelsis doing well, and you're right, they denied the farm already. Monyet with the trade out here. Zelsis going to get it back, and we're down to a 3v3 on both sides. Sassy Mind Freak was right there. You're not going to get out with a spike, but luckily Zelsis with a quick grab and a run.
John QT's already in spawn though, look at this.
Oh
Ready to cut off this
my
rotation.
God. Surely they have no idea. Do they even Forsaken was having a look. It's like he's checking for this. Maybe the lack of presence. Maybe. Considering it's John QT, they're thinking, where the hell's this guy gone? They found him now, but can he buy enough time? Can he keep him safe? Zelsis, potentially, I'm looking towards Mind Freak as he's pathing towards heaven. He's going to hear this, surely. How does
15 seconds.
Why do I feel like there's something going to go on here? Forsaken has found John QT. Zelsis put down by Mind Freak. Paper X get the first, but what a chaotic start there.
So active across the map.
Absolutely, a race.
Sassy, yeah, Sassy unfortunately caught on the way back out trying to retrieve the spike. The flood comes through so quickly that Sentinels just don't have a window of opportunity to try and find this plant. See Monyet right up in the faces of Sentinels.
It's a good start, they needed that. Feeling like they were really under the weight of Sentinels after map 2 especially. That big run they went on, getting around here is huge. Could unlock a couple more rounds to get behind for themselves here. Maybe put that reminder of that Gen G matchup in Sentinels' minds. For now though, we look at what's in front of us. A mistake for Monyet, that's... You can see the pressures here, Mike. This is the difference. Again, play that round back a different occasion. He's not making that mistake, but here we are.
Only an SMG to go across though. 10's do with it.
Well, the Paradise landed. Devi's got to be careful now. Potentially a gap closer there. Mind Freak could get caught off. Paper X though, doing well. Stabilizing. The controls on the side. Devi's got to be cautious. 6 HP, and that was the counter swing then coming in. Forsaken there, ready to pick up the reins. Zekken. Classic's good. I don't think it's all. Oh my God. I'll shut up. Almost got scared.
Two headshots there.
Yep. Accuracy
Let's
up.
go.
2-0 regardless for Paper X.
It's huge for them. That's huge for them, Mike.
A slight fumble at the start here. Luckily, doesn't amount to anything. I guess slowed down.
Did you get that one too?
Yeah. Like I said, we'll touch base later. Yeah.
I think the desk might even do a segment on it.
Yeah. Get the subtitles.
Yes, please.
The lip reading challenge with Alex.
Dangerous game. Now, can they do something with this though? Let's look. Paper X coming in with the Outlaw odds and ends, but right side, right place, and on the way. Rifles here, counter play down towards round. They want to take back that pressure. Monyet with a fantastic pickup. Divine doubles down. Paper X starting to ignite here. They've got themselves into a 4v2. Zelsis and John QT have nowhere to go as well. Look at the flank position coming out from Mind Freak. This is fantastic.
Yeah, John QT gonna get caught. It's just Selson left to try and recover this. Forsaken's low as well. Chance to play back in here now on 1v2.
Oh, dearie me. And he's not seen
Awareness here
Mind
for the
Freak.
flank, yeah.
So he'll start thinking, where the hell's this guy at? He's ready! It's Zelsis, are you serious? After all that work, is this how it happens? And with 53 seconds, he's got time to play with.
19 bullets left though. Hit in the back pocket.
Something on
Chance.
the run.
Yeah. A chance here to get the spike down cleanly because something's not moving too quickly just yet.
There it is.
Spread awkward, but
Something's diving in.
very good coverage.
Look at his positioning. Surely does Zelsis consider this? He does! Nothing can stop him! You would have said every day of the week Paper X would have that round until Zelsis had a word.
Flips the script on Paper X. A Red Bull clutch here. And what felt disastrous for Sentinels to start things off. Again, even here, Paper X do everything right to kick this round off. Then, again, the Pro Schools just slip through their fingers a little bit. Forsaken, isolated as the second layer of that setup on ramp. And a perfect read on the flank. Even baits him in, a little spray into the wall to pull Mind Freak closer.
Yeah, that was, I guess, the bonus if you wanted to look at it that way as well. So, that's a bigger issue though. Sassy finding something early on removes a huge piece away from the hand they were playing.
Sentinel's able to comfortably reset behind it as well.
Is this red? Very Paper X approach to readdress the extremity, and the trade out may not be enough unless Forsaken over delivers. Alright, that's.
Flash doesn't catch though.
Okay, so Tens has crept towards Pillar. Zelsis, the next here. Forsaken's got a fair fight and he wins it. Tens goes down with 45 HP, he's got support. But Zelsis isolates him again. He's all alone and he's surrounded. And there's no safety to fall back to. Asasi really coming in key this round.
Clear all this space out. Divide unnoted, but only a Spectre in hand. One Snakebite to work with as well, but a 1v3 nonetheless.
Gorgeous.
Well, the upgrade's found.
Gorgeous. He's expecting the flank.
He's looking for John QT now. John QT's already created so much pressure previously. Has to re-clear the space. Time to do it, yes, but allow Sentinels to set up in a very, very comfortable position. Spy camp should be indicative now of John QT's repositioned Elsis. Again, the one to seal the deal. Sentinels tie things up to a piece.
Game's starting to warm up here. Big problem is Paybreaks to their money. Not great, and losing out that early on something is, that's going to sting a little bit there. Still made close. Not close enough. Sauce up to 8 in this game. Very early impact from him. Doing wonders. The other side Forsaken. Rather nicely for himself, but the purchase Mike is missing.
Seeker's available for Sentinels, but is that all there is? One off the neural theft. Zekken, decent progress already. The other side, Seekers for Forsaken. Now, we're going to read this correctly. A gap in mid. Clearing all this space once again. Sassy actually finds it with the Trailblazer. Something with a response onto Tens though. Okay. Can he get out of this?
Oh my god, oh my god, Sassy wants him so dead! Finally catching him in the heels. Looking at the site though, there's still a player to clear. That's going to be Divide. Is he going to find much impact here? Zekken already going to take... Did he spot something? I definitely spotted something.
I think it was just a spam in. Regardless, Divide will fall. Mindfreak responds once again.
2v3. Okay, Zekken maybe overdoing a little there. Maybe unnecessary to take that fight on CT.
HP's going to be tricky for Paperex though.
Spotting one on the site, but that plays in John QT. Does Forsaken get a chance at this? He does. He knows that Sassy is on the site, down by Pillar. What can Forsaken do? Toying with time. You can see the readjust from Sassy.
But he spotted.
I don't think he did. Forsaken has no idea. Sassy again. More impact from the man. Good work there. But Paperex, considering the purchase, still dangerous.
Early response found here from Sentinels. Curious actually where that kill came through. One yet just caught up. Something trying to backstab this play up mid. Sentinels, no fear to chase that kill down though. Don't let any threat develop in these rounds. Bladestorm online now for something. One away from the showstopper from Monyet. Maybe an exploration outside A. I mean, how much do Paperex invest to really dislodge John QT from this position? He's commanding so much of Paperex.
You can see the adjustment already from Forsaken as well, looking towards middle. John QT is such a nuisance of a player to deal with. And the 3-place stack in middle. Going to be working its way up again. Displacing Forsaken. Has to respect it. He's going to be taking isolated fights. Posting up Zekken into the corner here.
Slow burn here for Sentinels in round 6.
Wih, ada Alan Jelani. Hai Alan. Halo Bang Alan. Jadi moderator dulu gak sih? Iya Lan, ini aku lagi WP ini, live WP Lan. Gue lagi live Lan ini. Halo Alan, apa kabar Alan? Welcome to my live stream.
The map is treacherous. Paperex have good control across it. Yeah, beautiful from Mindfreak. Ends now. 1v5. First found. No damage taken. Forsaken indeed low. Gonna drop down. Trying to toy with it. He's come back. He's got it. He's waiting for Monyet to swing. A second earlier, he had about a fight on that.
Yeah, only 10 seconds left.
Let's go.
3 survive for Paperex. There'll be 3 ultimates on their backs as well. Timing a little off here from Sassy and Zekken.
Mantap. Oh iya dong.
In response,
By the way, thank you ya Lan udah subscribe. Ntar kita mabar ya Lan.
as we were talking about
Follow.
previously, Showstopper, Bladestorm, and the Pit in hand now for Paper X.
Enjoy my live stream Lan.
Have a couple, the TP and the Neural Theft not as impactful, but Showstopper in
Gue udah
the
jadiin
hands of
moderator nih. Teman gua namanya Alan. Jailani guys.
Curious what the
Menang nih
adjustment will be
PRX. Amin Lan. Ini aja tadi hampir kalah Lan. Ini aja udah 2-0 Lan. Mudah-mudahan berbales nih. Agak telat ini gua Lan nontonnya. Abis ini lagi mau mabar PUBG PC. Oh sama siapa Lan? Sama siapa main PUBG yang PC?
I'm looking at what they go financially here as well. For Sem, maybe just going to spread the wealth a little, just even out the economy. Which looks exactly to be the case. But I see Bagi was Zekken, so...
Well.
And I did see a sign for Sliggy as well, so I mean...
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've seen judges...
Iya, Cok. 10Z jago banget itu Lan. Jago banget anjir, 10Z.
I hate that he's reintroducing this weapon.
Yeah, no, it's back. It's back.
And he finds value with it as well.
Oh, look at what he did on Lotus. It's so good.
Problem here, because there's two isolated individuals inside a Paper X.
Yeah, this
one respecting this now.
Whoa. Okay. Not having the chance to close in on this yet. Long rotation. Paranoia.
By the way guys, ini teman gua namanya Alan guys. Dia streamer juga.
Back-to-back roses. Yep. Need to come up. Play a little further.
Bang Alan Jelani.
Oh, Mindfreak, this is so dangerous. Against this sort of buyer, rifle falling his hands, they had no idea about Tens. Tens gets played in. That's one. Monyet on the run as well. He doesn't want to get too close to the stand. Punch comes down. Sentinels making this dangerous. Now Tens with a rifle. Sussy on the site. It's a 2v2. Something takes a glance and he takes a bullet. Forsaken dives in. Perfect shot on Sussy. But Tens for 1v2. Not today.
Let's go.
Weather the storm.
Utility just not connecting for Sentinels here. Paranoia gets sent through. Paper X wise to it. The awareness that maybe there's going to be a little pop through into heaven. Outside of that though, Mindfreak almost catching two players with utility in hand. It's not a deep enough clearance onto Tens, but Paper X find their fourth nonetheless. The response is here, the purchase comes back from Sentinels. Pitch shut down mid. Sentinels have looked to explore this consistently so far.
We've seen that 1-3-1 run. Not every single round.
Nice ini, Cok.
This is so dangerous, but that means Paper X, right? A little bit of danger.
By the way, lu bisa main PUBG PC, Lan? Gue kira lu main PUBG yang mobile.
Does he live? He does!
That's ridiculous.
How is he breathing? Paranoia sent just to slow it down to give him a bit of safety. They weren't even that close, but he gets away.
Problem is, it tends to fall as well, so it's only the utility really of Zelsis that can help them out in this situation. But it's invested elsewhere. Sentinels, regardless, force their way in. Zelsis actually finds an opener. Brings it to a 4v4. The heal comes through from Sassy as well.
So it looks like the plant. No, the pop flash turned not well enough by Zekken, but he gets
Ah.
to that. Forsaken went for Zelsis. Zekken healed back up. Goes
Eh.
again. Zekken is absolutely ripping him apart this round. 30 seconds left. Has he got any more? Yes, he does. Zekken. What is this guy made of, Mike?
The re-challenge here from something is just so far ahead of Divide. The Trailblazer comes through, clears some space down on ground level at least, but I think spotted here.
Ini teman-teman follow pada ngajak PUBG PC, jadi pada main. Oh, gitu. Bosan katanya follow mulu. Oh alah. Gue kira kenapa?
integrated across here, but I mean, Forsaken comes out solo. Something again after Mindful.
Sentinel.
And where PaperX find their success is in these very, very well coordinated floods where you know, they can
Gua kira
overwhelm
kenapa?
one person and the spikes being planted.
Tumben gak main Valo lagi. Gue kira kenapa gak main Valo lan?
Good. I mentioned Sliggy and now there's more. Oh, tense. Don't go there. Oh, there was nowhere to go anyway. Divine gonna find him, PaperX.
Divine walks right up onto the wall here to find this.
I don't know what you read from that as well. The fact it's 10, not John QT. Like, what do you extrapolate from that information? Again, look at Monyet's position.
Ini udah map keberapa? Ini map ketiga. Tadi map pertama gua nggak nonton lan. Gua nonton MPL dulu. Ini gua baru live yang map keduanya. Barusan. Ini udah map ketiga.
Don't give him space to work. It's now a 2v3.
Okay, Divine, what a great bit of timing to recheck on that. Got a little dicey, but Zelsis, if you got it in ya. A 1v3, spike not to hand, 30 seconds, Mind Freak behind you? Surely not, right? Surely not. He's being given no play. He's being given no opportunities.
Skornya udah berapa? 2-0. Sentinel unggul.
That was wild.
Also something finding everything he needed.
Hell yeah.
On ramp.
Just devious work, wasn't it? It held this close to the chest.
Tens gets isolated with this initial play. I guess the flash catches on ramp and there's a moment that they hesitate, reconsider the approach, and then he's split ahead of these Viper walls. Nobody else from Sentinels really able to provide much support. It's actually Sentinels to blow both timeouts here in the first half.
Wah kalah nih PRX. Iya, Cok. Gue malah dak-dikduk nontonnya lan. Aduh. Ini gimana nih PRX? Mana ada pemain Indo lagi? Main Freak.
Map 2 was a little more one-sided than I'm sure they would have wanted, but it is what it is. But here they are keeping within touching distance. Sen unable to set tempo or pace or draw too much away. It could be potentially on for another 6-6.
Waktu itu aja ini dak-dikduk nontonnya kemarin. Tahun kemarin runner up, sekarang belum rezeki lagi. Iya bener lan. Itu ada streamer yang jadi kreatornya PRX. Ini apa namanya? Support PRX, namanya Rio Jaja. Lu tau Rio Jaja nggak lan? Dia malah pakai baju ini. Pakai baju PRX. Tahu ya? Oke. Gue kira nggak tahu.
Really preying on the 6-6 here. PaperX give themselves advantage. I mean, leading potentially towards an 8-4 here. We've talked about the other tie halves.
Frustration shown. That's the first time I've seen that.
Run out of a timeout, maybe. Yeah. If what's discussed wasn't executed correctly here, or maybe just. I mean, instance of the stars aligning for PaperX. 3 in the right place at the right time.
Any of those ults though, so able to depend on those if they get the opportunity here. Again, you're looking at Monyet.
Forsaken orang Indo tuh, iya benar, tahu gua. Forsaken orang Indo juga benar, Mind Freak, Forsaken. Oh sama ini Monyet, benar.
Gives up a little bit of space towards main. It's a little curious.
Here we go. First potential, Monyet, that's a prize that they didn't know. Oh!
Ih.
Second!
Nah.
Serious damage for Divine. Mind Freaker there. They're holding on to this round, but then they think,
They know about
where
tens.
is John QT? Where is Tens? Where have they gone?
Ih.
Oh, Tens gonna take down Divine. Now Divine
Ah.
forsaken from above.
Mantap banget.
They know that last player alive is John QT. Turn around, look to your back. Where is this man lurking? And Forsaken's got the read right. He's waiting for it.
Eish.
And now another challenger though. Something steps up. Scary.
Hmm.
He faces his fears.
Mantap. Something. Let's go. Something. Nice, 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 nice.
Purchase still available. Only the showstopper invested previously. Crowd now feeling like they want to get behind PaperX once again. A breath of fresh air in what's been rough to watch so far since Lotus.
It's been a suffocating
It
series for
seems
both
like a
sides.
lifetime ago.
Don't let me down now, yeah?
Operator out for something. Ults.
Game ini menang tapi kayaknya. Waduh.
Early investment is from Divine. Towards middle.
Maksudnya gimana tuh? Game ini menang tapi kayaknya.
Up middle, 3 players. He's just gonna post up Monyet in there.
Curious what Sentinels learned the last time about this setup. Was Monyet obviously tucked inside as well, still with that judge. Still looking to be a nuisance.
Why not? Worked well. She's there. It's a little bit cautious on
Yeah,
that.
but we'll know 2 members of Sentinels at least over on this side of the map. Seekers invested behind this as well.
That's a rotation though. Something's on the run. It wasn't all 3. That's enough to pull a rotation here. They want to try and back up.
I mean, Tens has a TP as well, so you don't really want to see PaperX over-rotate here. There is a bit of a gap with only Forsaken, I guess, shouldering from screens.
Celsius is really trying to sell this though.
And it's information denial as well. The pit will cut off sightlines, but PaperX are reading this to perfection.
Monyet is sitting close. He's on the way. Keep your eyes towards Forsaken. He has to do something big here, and the timing might be right. And don't predict it. He can only bring down 1, and now there's problems. Monyet on the side gonna swallow out second.
Ah.
Down to the ground.
Cakep.
There's PaperX heating up here with 15 seconds.
Ini map pilihan PRX kan ya? Waduh, nggak tahu gua. Nggak tahu gua, Lan. Ini emang pilihan PRX ya? Kalau iya GG sih, Lan. Kalau iya GG sih, Lan, ini. Kalau ini map pilihan PRX. Oh, ini baru game kedua. Iya, Lan, baru game kedua. Tadi game pertamanya aku nggak nonton, Lan. Aku nonton MPL dulu. Tadi MPL tuh ada 3 match, Lan. Ada Aura BTR, terus Derby Classic, EVOS RRQ, terus AE Geek Fam. Makanya ini aku baru live yang game keduanya, Lan. Nonton tadi aku juga. Oh, Alan nonton juga MPL. Nonton yang mana aja, Lan, yang MPL? Aura BTR apa namanya? EVOS RRQ atau AE Geek? EVOS Indomaret kalah kan ya? Iya, cok. Kaget aku nontonnya, Lan. Gua kaget nontonnya. Bisa kena comeback gitu EVOS sama RRQ. Ada Derby Classic ini. Derby Classic yang seru ini, Lan. Semua nonton tadi? Oh, semua. Berarti Aura BTR, EVOS RRQ, sama AE Geek ya? Ala nonton yang caster Indo apa yang Inggris? Kalau aku nonton yang Inggris karena ada Eterna, Mirko sama Arashi.
Oh, you love it.
Yang tengah itu udah jadi temanku Lan, yang Eterna tuh.
Honestly, if you've not heard of that man before, check out the Spanish streams, check out EMEA, because he is a godsend. Gets the people going, but so does this match. Let's dive back in. 8-4. That funky music's still going on. Hopefully that turns up pretty soon. There we go. Yeah. Little tense now, guys. Let's, focus back up. Because Paperworks are in the lead. And every single half so far.
Nonton di live-nya Ade Setiawan. Oh, di Ade Setiawan. Oke.
Said Sen do excel on this half.
Good.
Will this be enough? Paperx looking.
Di Ade Setiawan sama Mas Dian KT. Oh, di Mas Dian KT. Ala nontonnya yang Ade Setiawan sama Dian KT. I see.
John QT should spot out this info early enough here. I mean, poised for a retake setup here. Trip removed though, so no kill on the way in for John QT. No damage to come through. The plant will be uncontested. It'll be a full 5v5 here.
Kenapa Alan gak nonton langsung yang akun MPL aja yang bahasa Indo atau yang Inggris gitu, yang akun resminya Mobile Legend? Abis game ini mapnya sunset nih. Iya kan, Alan bisa lihat mapnya tuh di atas game yang ketiga. Let's go. Nice banget cop, PRX. PRX, PRX. Woo.
A punch to the gut of Sentinels once again here on Split. Can they dig deep? Not going to see the round 2 force this time around. Obviously favouring that on the attack when they do find the plant, but here want to play towards this first buy round.
Look at the stack. Paperx continue along this trajectory. They're walking into a lot of players.
Yeah, it looks like Paperx want to go head first into this.
It might be head first for Halos at this point.
Biar seru sambil ngata-katain yang kalah kalau nonton di Ade Setiawan. Oh itu ya. Ibaratnya kalau nonton ini ya, bola yang dunia itu kalau kalah kata-katain ya gitu ya. Kalau kalah. Iya benar sih. Seru tuh. Benar-benar Lan. Tapi di judul live-nya Ade Setiawan tuh ini Lan. Kalau kalah ya udah, menang alhamdulillah. Gitu Lan. Alan. Adat ayah wae Alan cok.
And you're happy coming away from this anything to slow this early momentum.
Here we go. Second leads the way, but he will be melted by Forsaken. Yeah, this is clean. This is good. Monette is fired up. He's chasing it down. No survivors.
This is a showstopper for him. He's off now.
He's absolutely on it. Perfect. There it is, Monette. We'll be happy with that one. Paperx. Tick in the box. Double digits made. So this might have been the last dance to last chance.
Let's go 10-4. Ayo. Balas.
Buy round comes in. Obviously the advantage leans towards Sentinels here. Rifle in the hands of something. Mind Freak still on that Bulldog. But it's the showstopper.
Aku cabut dulu mau login nih. Daripada nunggu yang lain. Oke Lan. Bye-bye. Sampai jumpa Lan. Thank you ya Lan udah mampir. Nanti mampir lagi ya Lan. Grand finalnya besok Lan. Tanggal 24 atau hari ini. Ntar kapan-kapan kita collab ya Lan.
3 rifles maintained. So a decent footing here to build upon this round 3 success. Monye, I mean, it's very unlucky not to find both of them on the way in. Paperex not looking like they want to slow down at all.
Kalau misalnya sambil nonton aku juga nggak apa-apa Lan, santai aja Lan.
Rifles in hand across the board. Paperex switches things up now, going to test.
Tapi thank you udah mampir Lan.
They got room to test, Mike. They got rounds to test.
Once again.
Yeah.
Can't let it get too far because John QT, I've got to say, I've enjoyed his work specifically on this map. Backbone of holding this site. For now, I'm going to find 2 early. Something and Forsaken both go down right off the rip. So they need someone to over-deliver here. They need a bailout, be it Mind Freak, be it Monyet, be it Devi. It doesn't really matter, but they need someone. And look at the discipline from Sentinels. Instantly sitting back to CT.
Absolutely. See now, Devi removing this trip. That's an indicator for Monye in future rounds. He's got a couple of high trips to try and overcome.
Does he get played, Mind Freak, here? Oh, second. Okay, Monyet did get the trade there.
It looked like he had an angle on that.
Yeah, and they've got time, and all the rotations are coming to this site. They could dip through vents if they fancy it. They don't know this, obviously. Oh God, Monyet! This guy is so sharp, making something out of this round. And he's drawn the attention from CT. He's trying to play in his teammate Devi. Trying to help out. He's got them a plant here. Devi does get noted. The paranoia does not land. And Monyet!
Ace!
Moment for him! Can he get the bit?
Ooh! Ace!
What an outrageous
Monyet! Gila!
He's back on another showstopper. He's one off.
When can you miss it?
Wow!
Monstrous moment from Monyet. The man to step in with big shoes to fill. And that is exactly what he did this round.
Wah, ini pantas sih. Pantas ini Monyet jadi MVP, Cok. Pantas banget ini. Respect Monyet. PRX Monyet.
Sentinels held on 5. That previous loss, 13-5 to Genji. Will it repeat once again? Sentinels, gaps in his purchase.
Mantap ini.
Zekken does
GG,
have a
kelas.
early exploration outside B main, but already 10's rotating off.
Gotta see that fucking
Sassy catches a ton of damage.
I was about to say, I want to see almost a very composed Monyet after that round. Because it's very easy to overheat. You just get that ace, you're feeling pumped up. Just right, you know, overdo it.
Especially in a team like Paperex where everyone's calling something.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to see him just kind of keep that cool, not overheat here. And it looks like they're kind of leaving him to his own devices towards middle potentially. Yeah, just let him off the leash. Look at him. Just takes a 1-1 challenge. And now they can't over-rotate. They still have to be considering there's still that threat through towards heaven. But it is going to be that A-take. John QT, do you have a miracle for me now? Not looking likely. Zekken punished. John QT, it's laboured and it's traded. Devi doing really well. 10's the only one really healthy in this. Does he get to shut down towards Devi? Yes, he does. He's on the side. The spike gets dropped. But with 20 seconds, Darcy has to put in some serious damage. Not going to happen. It's 12.
Mantap. Balaskan. PRX.
Omnipresent. Can't escape the guy. The beating heart of Paperex right now. The man who had to step in. One of the most explosive players. One of the most loved players. And he's turning up when they needed him most.
The guy that also says, I don't really want to play Raze.
And he's doing this.
I don't really want to do it, but if I have to.
He's outdoing Zekken. On split. He's on 23 to 9. Game on. It's looking like we got a series, and Monyet is on the hunt. Pick it up where he left off, another get found. This is a lifetime performance for him here. And that is the first pick with still 1 minute 24. Nice response. 10's shuts down the lurk on the other side of the map. The Seekers go through, and there's the counter. Yes, he's been found. But the burn through on main's already come in. B site is lost. Do they continue on this path? Something looking for the fight, but he has to get away.
Spike's out though. They're out B main. There's a bit of a gap here. Something, if he can do any damage, find a kill maybe. Just can't pin it down, but Mind Freak finds a response.
Oh, my
Eish.
it's going. It's all on John Q.
Ayo balaskan.
Can he keep him alive in this map or on Paper X? Taking us the distance.
Shh.
Oh, never down. Never down. Paper X. Smash Sentinels on split. Sunsets up.
Here we go, game yang ketiga.
Wild scenes here, Lauren.
Unbelievable.
And history repeats itself. Well,
Yes, it does.
recent history,
Yes.
at least.
Woo.
What a confidence booster to take Split away in this best of 5. In what feels like a slightly front-loaded veto.
Yeah.
4 Sentinels to turn it here. Wow.
Unbelievable scenes. This is going to be a finals to remember. Do not miss how this ends because we are going the distance.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks.
Yes, problem. You need Verizon. Trade in that old thing and get a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics. So many selfies.
A preposterous amount of panos!
That means panoramic. And as many portraits of me as your heart desires.
How about none?
None feels right.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. Only on Verizon.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Tengo muchas cosas que decirte ahora, pero antes de empezar quiero que le demos sin freno. Si tú quieres podemos empezar desde cero. Sabes que contigo yo me
they were never supposed to win. I'm your host, Yingsu, and I'm back here with Sideshow and Tom. What happened?
Monya and Apple. I said going into this map that they couldn't win if Zekken continued being the best player in the server, and he wasn't anymore. And that isn't to say that there wasn't also some big team play elements going on and playing at a faster pace that caused set off, but when you're getting that version of Monya, it is just a different beast. He's at it.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, okay, well, let's check out the HyperX reflex moment of the day. This was Monya. Surely, Tom, you have something to say about this.
Yeah, no, he was truly incredible. This sort of ace was just ridiculous coming out from him. Basically took over the entirety of the round on his own. And yeah, I have absolutely no idea how he's just able to utterly dominate in every single one of these duels versus players that in the last map were pretty much diffing him. We said it, 14 and 4 in battles versus Zekken in the last map, and he was just crazy.
Yeah, his performance was so good. He had 2 double kills, 3 triple kills, an ace. He multi-killed in a third of the rounds that happened, which is just a bonkers performance, and it's turned the entire game on its head. Now it's really feels like a battle between Monya and Zekken to see who can have more impact on that entry role.
Yeah, I mean, I saw somebody in the crowd with a sign saying, "I miss you, Jing." I don't know about it right now, but it doesn't look like HyperX is missing Jing all that much for the first time in this tournament, Tom.
Hey, you know what? The fact is, he was very good on this map on G when he played controller, so why not both? just have them both going crazy. That's the thing. This was always a map that genuinely Monya was insane, and it is, well, in theory, the last, well, maybe not the last map, but it will be one of the times up until the next one where he's not going to be going and playing that Raze anymore. But he does play quite an aggressive role even on their Sunset.
Yeah, these are 2 of the players that ended up swapping the roles around coming into this version of Split. Monya was on Smokes, went to Raze. Forsaken was carrying on Raze and decided to take a step back. And for me, it's just all about Monyet's ascension into a spot where you don't start thinking about, oh, if Jing was here, maybe they'd be winning, right? The fact that they haven't reinvented their style in the same way that Loud did. It felt like they were trying to do that at the beginning of this tournament, and now Monyet's like, all right, I didn't want to play Raze, but I guess I'll just be as good as Jing, shall I?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think a lot of it comes down to just sheer confidence. It's like at the beginning of the tournament, they were definitely a little bit more shaky, losing, what was it, to EDG.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't look that great. Now I feel like they've got to the point in the tournament where any pressure's like, okay, if we go further than this, we're doing amazingly well. We're having a great tournament, even if people are sort of looking at us and going, oh, that was shaky, that was dangerous. And I think he's just slowly got used to the stage. Because that's the thing, like when he played with G in the past, it was a very quick in and out.
It was.
And then didn't really get the same experience.
Yeah, let's talk about this agent select here for Sunset, because this is the only map that HyperX have looked good on this tournament without fail.
Yeah, and also this is coming back to the first time that these teams matched up against each other in the off-season. Sentinels have now stolen HyperX version of the composition, but they don't run it with the Sage, and I think the Sage adds a ton of weird stuff. There are boosts all over the map that HyperX love to do. It's a extra layer into the post plant, but it does mean Sen can try to flank them really aggressively. So if Sen want to play the defense really aggressively, there are no trips, and HyperX have got to be watching out for that at all times.
I think also you just have to look at, like, you've got a matchup of geckos. They're going to play this completely the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
These are the 2 most different geckos you are ever going to see.
Well, Sentinels, they have another chance to close this out. Pansy and Hypok, let's see if this is the place that they do it.
It's back to the wall for HyperX, but they give themselves a chance. Sen still sit with the advantage here, Mike. They just need one more, and they've been good here, but so have HyperX.
Yeah, it feels like maybe this is the start of the home stretch.
Could be.
HyperX can turn things around after that explosive win on Split.
There's that. I just want to go divine, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Like just from the purest aspect of, I want to see more of this level of Valorant. I, again, don't really care who wins, if I'm honest. It's been excellent from both. Really good series so far, just waiting to jump into the game. Not sure what the hold up is here. Hopefully that gets resolved quickly. Can't read the signs. Difficult. Joe Leah,
Is that my
sign
eyes?
up for us.
Sorry, who did?
Leah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, not Leah. Okay.
Wow.
Producer careful.
Close.
Like, Joe, we haven't had though. Tech pause.
We actually haven't. I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it until we're guaranteed the last map.
No, we gotta bring it to existence.
This isn't a tech pause, by the way. This
No,
one
it's
doesn't
not.
count.
No, it doesn't. But what does count is we are now moments away from jumping into sunset. It's been a stronghold for Paper X. It's looked fantastic for Sentinels. But who gets it now? It's everything on the line here. A lifeline given for Paper X, but still so many opportunities for Sentinels.
Early exploration towards mid, removal of the door here. Side of Paper X, and nothing noted on the back of Sassy's utility either. So Paper X a chance to stack up here. Leave a few question marks across the map. Force Sentinels to try and garner some information another way. A stack towards B. Sassy almost just playing to shoulder
Yo,
the
yo,
camp.
yo.
Paper X feeling themselves.
Good read. I mean, it looks tailored for a retake anyway. I'm not particularly fussed by this. So, good approach. And as long as Sen have all their utility, which they are obviously going to be keeping here, no harm, no foul. That smoke going towards CT, that should start to potentially pry some of the Sentinels players away from position on B. Palm going to come in. Wall to CT.
Spike planted.
And here we go. This is when it all gets a little fun, doesn't it? And
Ah,
that's the
mantap,
start.
nice.
Something takes down his opposing number and gets to just play the angle.
He had throw some utility around the corner as well. Just to slow Sentinels down. Oh, another headshot found. Might even find Teds through the box. No, he doesn't.
He's still got Dizzy to throw over the top as well. Look at the stall. Look at the utility stall on this mic. It's so difficult to get around that corner, and CT just wasn't accessible for most of the players. Yes, Zekken's going to find Mind Freak, but they're still trying to break back in. Hold up! Oh! No way! Not again!
Yes.
In Madrid for Monyet. How does he keep doing this, Mike?
Nice.
I mean, the stall is just
Mantap.
outrageous, and just when you think Sentinels have found a way to pry their way back onto the site, it's Monyet to sweep the round off its feet.
It was looking like it might have got a bit too close there.
Adjustment is outrageous. A sigh of relief from Alex. The Paper X to draw first blood here on Sunset. Nice though. Yeah, a lot of information on the back of that.
Are they diligent on the clear here? Forsaken, I think just jump spotting. Yeah, he's seen something that's not sitting well with him. So they're going to have to invest a little coming back in, which is good to see the protocols there, even in a round like this. And they are walking into a lot of players, Mike.
Actually, the plant sent through here. Off there. Mr. Eden, strong QT, not showing his hand just yet. But he does reveal himself. He gets two.
It's a disaster for Paper X. Made a meal out of it, now there's a real opportunity. Can they still cause more problems? Yes, they can! With tens!
The diffuser's coming through.
Oh my word, my freak! Oh, he
Just got
stopped
off.
it! He just about stopped it, but it's not gonna change any of the outcome. John QT, so calm and collected as they all drifted on by. Tens then comes in with two for himself, but watch this again. The paranoia perfect, the follow-up utility from Dizzy too. The second they had that chance, Mike, they capitalized on it.
Yeah, timed to perfection. The paranoia catching Divide having no idea. The sound cues blocked here. It's a round two flip for Sentinels. Stunting their early progress. Sheriffs across the board for them here, but see the rifles coming in out of that for Sentinels. This is again looking to find some early info. Only going to be Mind Freak noted, but very early progress up mid here.
A nice little way to gather information for Paper X2.
It's a chance there for Forsaken to find it, but Ten's a little sharper with the Bulldog.
Again, just taking the tour of the map, really looking for probably some impact. I mean, they've gone for the Sheriffs here, not completely without teeth into this round, but John QT. And if they spotted him or just simply spammed when the smoke fell, and it's worked out. Gonna get a plant for themselves, so that's Monyet working towards the ult. And now we wait to see if any further damage comes in.
Numbers advantage, so waiting for the last stragglers. Second and Sassy come through and reinforce here, and John QT to finally open on one yet will fall. Just two left to find out. Divide tries to find something. Mindfree cleaned up.
Very nice.
All five standing. Another flawless to add.
Flawless.
4 Sentinels find themselves out in front here. A 2-1 lead. Conversion after flipping round 2 as well. Paperx progress towards ults. Yeah. Something hasn't been afraid of pulling it out every so often. Looking to find a little more damage once again. Maybe indicative of Paperx slowing the pace a little bit.
Again, we have seen Sentinels kind of testing those extremities, so maybe a good chance to try. Okay, tested middle as well. Divide just stood there and accepted his fate, because where else were you going to go? But something does find the reply. That's on Mindfree, not. This is a wild round. Hold on. Spikes on the way back through. TP had to be taken to get out of danger. One yet trying to re-clear this space. But keep your eyes towards Forsaken as well. He's the one towards middle. Wonder if he finds him some space here potentially, but they're re-aggressing on B main. On yet. Oh, he's sharp. He's on it today, folks. That's 2. He's brought this back to a 2v2, Mike.
Look at the space taken by Forsaken elsewhere. He's playing in the cut right now. Zelsis down to 7 HP. 10's 56 is the awareness here. No, Zelsis knife out. Punished here. It's now 10's on a long flank. Shadowing something's progress. Might need to get a 1v1 here. 24 HP.
The operator though. It's good for it. Something. I gotta say, the mid-round calling of that, again, the space found by Forsaken was just exceptional. But the bailout from Monyet too. Really on the money there.
Yeah, and again, a little bit of a mystery, I guess, on the setup in B main here as Sentinels look to re-aggress. Initially, Sassy punished here. Zelsis almost caught, fragment in hand.
Saw an operator being toyed with, or at least considered by Sentinels. Wonder if they were going to commit to it. Not the case. What do we have ult-wise as well? Nothing really. At least for the Sentinel side, of course. Still 2 for Paperx. They got options this round.
Something's going to continue to look for picks like this now. Actually, it's not even him on a solo mission here. They're going to very quickly be able to remove this camera. Force some sort of adjustment on the side of Sentinels. So the X-ray here, something brazen in approach.
Bold to go for that. No punish on the back of this ult. With the walkout towards A. Keep your eyes towards the players walking through towards tiles. Could they catch him in middle? They're going to try and get towards the site. This is a really uncomfortable place to be playing towards. Second does catch. It's Monyet to fall. And now he calls in something. He has to deliver. A tag not enough. And John
Bang Izza, kapan mau nikahin Kak Rachel sebelum sahur kuning melengkung nih? Tuh. IP.
Slow things down here, allow them some comfort to plant, but look at the minimap. Look at this flank coming through right now from Zekken. 5 HP finds Mindfree.
Ketemu lagi aja belum? Ketemunya di Motion Ime waktu di Motion Ime.
Lovely. And again, Mike, the timing, a couple seconds difference, but that walk through tiles pretty much allowed all that information to free flow.
Yeah, definitive. Paperx pump the brakes here. Another early timeout. Monyet just caught at the last second. Well, there's a kill from John QT as well. Well handled, well controlled by Sentinels. Again, even given the time here for Zekken to really make that flank worthwhile, guaranteeing value.
Masih ada peluang kok, yakin saya. Emang iya. Bismillah, percaya proses, IP.
I'm curious now if Paperx resort back to a different approach now that the operator's not available. Maybe a pace change
Cantik gak pas ketemu dari deket waktu itu? Wah,
Not necessarily an early concern, still 3-2.
bukan cantik lagi, Ipi.
Here, only really the finances separating them.
Itu
Now, speaking of
pas
the
aku
finances,
ketemu, pas gua ketemu Kak Rachel, itu
Second down to 600,
manisnya wah,
else above 45
benar-benar itu cakepnya.
VCT
Langsung meleleh gua
to come through.
kalau gua ketemu Kak Rachel.
Unsurprising to now see PaperX
Lah
try
sekarang
and
Bang Izza serius kan nih sama Kak Rachel?
at the start. The knife again did most very early on last time.
Hmm,
If that's going to be the case again.
pertanyaan macam apa ini?
Problem
Bisa
being it's
pikir
unbreakable,
begini juga
so
nih.
they try and catch this early timing.
Kita lihat nanti aja ya.
Get the info.
Tapi bismillah serius.
And I kind of like the
Percaya proses aja.
almost overstacking this. 'Cause it really then can be hard to. It almost dissuades PaperX in those later rounds to be going back in for that challenge.
Still creeping up on this though. Okay. Sticking to their guns. Monya drifting onto a deeper angle here. He's got Zekken and
Apa yang buat Bang Izza suka sama Kak Rachel?
Zelsis in close proximity as well.
Yang gue suka itu cara ininya, apa namanya, main gamenya, gaya dianya, sama bahasa Inggris dianya itu, wah, fasih banget itu kalau dia nge-cast MPL. Pokoknya gitu dah. Manisnya, wah, benar-benar ini. Apalagi Bang Goni.
Anything to disrupt him, not really. And the cross so deadly, he plays ahead of it, could have waited. Sentinels. Grasp onto that with both hands.
Ente PRX.
Sentinels to pull off the retake.
Bikin geleng-geleng kepala nih.
You see the sort of snake by there, you know that
Main apaan ini? Senitel.
player isolated, but
Ah.
Sentinels a third successful retake. Playing the timing really well here. Maybe banking on the paranoia catching and audacious TP not being noted. PaperX a few ultimates in hand here. Got the null command, got the res, the TP from Monya.
Bah, emang Bang Goni dari Australia juga ya, Bang? Setahu gua bukan dari Australia, Bang Goni. Dia lahir di mana? Gua nggak tahu sih. Lahir di Jakarta atau di mana? Gua juga nggak tahu.
Step was heard. I don't see a ping on the minimap, but yeah, the ping is on the minimap actually. They have heard this step and they're walking into three-man stack here. Prospect goes down will slow any progress. Isolating on yet a little bit, but not punished just yet.
But they still need to clear the site, yeah. They didn't clear the backside of the pillar, so Zelsis gets to do that. Picking up two. Not yet. He's so audacious as well.
Mantap banget.
But this is a lot to handle, a lot of play
Sendiri.
in the corner. Want to keep it safe. And again, Sentinels starting to tear.
Terus dia fasih bahasa Inggris dari mana dong, Bang? Dia kebetulan belajar bahasa Inggrisnya itu, waduh lupa. Pokoknya dia fasih gitu bahasa Inggrisnya. Bener. Serius.
Necessarily expecting a response here from PaperX, so this gap should widen a little bit. So the funds unmoved on the side of Sentinels. Big cushion here.
How are they going to disrupt John QT?
What the hell?
Knife does get denied, but the ult.
Come on, PRX.
Flash just fine. Finds to find, can't quite get second.
Yeah, something. Come on.
To attention, something delivers 2 bullets to the brain. Zelsis just dealt with on the ground. This is a plot now. This is potentially a window of chance.
Wasn't expecting a response, but it might just come through. Nade sent through. Decker looking to use the stop it. Shut down.
What a read, and Monyet again.
Oke, sekarang usaha Bang Izza buat serius sama Kak Rachel apa?
Position.
Oh,
Caught.
Kalau usaha serius,
Paper X had to hunker down in that
ya
shot.
nonton terus.
They made something out of nothing there.
Pinginnya sih nonton langsung di MPL Arena. Soalnya kan gue belum pernah nonton MPL Arena.
To really open up around. Yeah, what is that?
And even this from Monyet.
Tapi percaya proses aja, Ipi.
Maybe expecting the ult could have come through, just bursting through the smoke, took a risk. And it worked out well. The whole round looked like a frag movie there. Have we got a mid walk? Like,
Yeah, very, very quick as well. Already no
Bangkalan,
in the approach yet.
this is something that we haven't seen before. This could really catch him off guard. And it does. Zekken. Oh, and the follow-up to Monyet. Disrupted. Paper X going to be baffled by what just happened. And Zels is controlling from top middle. They're just going for the fight. Knives in middle, basically, at this point. The spike is still in hand with something, but they have so little space to work from.
Provide something to try and recover something, if anything.
Smoke-nya tuh. Mantap. Nice banget.
Response over the top here. Zelsis seal the deal on Sentinel's 6th.
Yah, 6-3.
What odds do we have? Nothing key.
Jago banget ini Tenzi, cok.
On the other side, a little bit to play with, actually.
Bener-bener jago ini, serius guys.
6-3, but the money. A factor for Paper X.
Nah iya tuh, nonton pas dia lagi dapat jadwal nge-cash tuh bang. Kebetulan gua nonton ini tadi, nonton Kak Rachel yang English Desk kok. Percaya prosesnya apa yang Bang Izza kerjain atuh? Kita lihat nanti aja lah ya. Bismillah aja Ipi. Tens Dewa follow bang. Wah, ada Ciku guys. Halo Ciku. Iya Ciku. Bener-bener jago ini Tenzit. Gak main-main ini. Serius ini gak main-main ini Tenzit. Apa kabar Ciku? Welcome to my live stream. Dia tuh moderator ini ya. Motion email yang bagian ini ya. Gimmick champion. Gue kasih moderator dulu dah. Baik Bang Izza, abang gimana kabarnya bang? Alhamdulillah Ciko, baik juga. Kaget gua. Ada moderator gimmick champion nih di motion email. Nonton Kak Rachel doang prosesnya, sedangkan Bang Goni lebih dari nontonin bang. Wah. Saya mah ini. Mau ini aja nonton Kak Rachel sama Bang Goni. Ngomong-ngomong Ciko, belum ada acara lagi di Motion Ime? Belum bikin acara masak lagi atau apa gitu?
Paper X looking a little lost here, Mike.
Shut any opportunity of finding a timing back over towards B's side. So they might even commit behind this.
Ada Bang Izza setiap Selasa Kamis setiap Ramadan Bang. Acara masaknya nyusul abis Lebaran Bang. Oh, abis Lebaran acara masaknya. Oke. Mantap Ciko. Acara Ramadannya itu sama Bang Budi ya Ciko? Yang kayak ini. Radio gitu ya? Oke Bang Izza off dulu ya. Mau tidur dulu sebentaran aja. Oke Ipi, good night Ipi. Thank you udah mampir. Kelas Ciko. Mantap, keren Ciko. Mantap Ciko. Ciko, boleh minta bantu promosi nggak ini channel aku? Channel gua. Suruh subscribe gitu channel gua ini. Mantap Ciko. Pokoknya semangat terus Ciko. Bravo. Gua salut sama Ciko.
Trailing by 5.
Distance, you're feeling it. Sentinels looking lively, looking sharp, looking like they're firing on all cylinders. On yet with a little bit of an opportunity to get a chance, but he doesn't really get what he wanted. But look at the response over towards B main.
Boleh Bang Izza, aku promoin di server Discordku ya. Oke Ciko, thank you.
Paper X are almost walking into the trap here.
Being herded.
Look at Zelsis and Zekin. They might even catch Monya ahead of this execute.
They absolutely have. I think maybe one smoke went in at best, but Ten's still here already, herding them around this map and waiting for that cross. Sharp as ever, he's getting one, he's got the three!
Ah!
He's already got wingman as well, but Ten's just holding that cross.
Benar kan? Gue bilang apa guys? Gak main-main ini Tenzit, cok. Benar-benar ini. God of Valo, cok.
Looking very comfortable for them. Can Paper X dig deep once again?
Si Nono juga kan dia. Belgia, cok.
To make things happen, keep this series alive.
That's what they need to keep this series going. This is going
Ente nih kayaknya PRX, cok.
Is this the last half we're gonna see?
Emang Tenzi gila banget crosshair placementnya. Makanya ini Tenzi gak main-main loh. Ciko. Ada. Rushby Bang Izza. Halo Putra Teja. Selamat datang di live stream. Welcome to my live stream. Tenzit ini benar-benar God of Valo nih. Gak main-main crosshairnya, placementnya. Pro player banget ini Tenzit. Gue yakin nih. Gue yakin nih guys. Tenzit ini pro player banget.
It'll definitely be a climb, but it's nothing we haven't done before. Like, you know, we lost our first match in kickoff, had to play through.
Ini Putra Jia moderator motion email apa bukan ya? Kalau iya aku jadi moderator nih di YouTube gua. Tunggu, ini view-nya udah berapa nih? Alhamdulillah lumayan 13.
Sentinels leading this series, leading this half. It's looking like they're about to lead themselves into the grand finals. Paper X with 3 mic.
Oh ya, nanti kalau mau tahu jadwal live gua insya Allah aktif di community post sama Instagram gua. Jadi sosial media gua ada di bawah deskripsi. Terus kalau mau donate juga ada di deskripsi linknya juga.
should have probably seen everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
So, big response is made. A little bit of caution there just in case it is a fake, but it is committed to. Sen full commit on this. They're already on the side. Something actually filling an interesting spot here. Does it get re-cleared though? No, he gets some play on this one. Monyet by his side. Second falls. Smoke not quite in the right place. And Saucy unleashing fury. We're down to 3v2. Mind freak and Defy. The wall is up. Does it get broken in time? A tap on the spike and it draws them in. Tens goes looking, goes hunting, and he finds his victim. It's Mind Freak remaining.
Gak boleh streaming sembarangan Pak Izza VCT. Iya sih. Tapi Bismillah. Bismillah aja. By the way, halo Clay. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you udah subscribe.
Confidence displayed once again here from Sentinels. Some beautiful pistol rounds on display from them today.
Yang lain boleh dong bantu promosi channel gua, guys. Thank you for coming.
Zelsa's got caught here. Out of 5 HP.
Closing in. Dizzy goes. This is good, but Tens is better. Doing the damage to keep them at arm's length. They can't gap close towards it.
Looking for this weapon though. I don't know if that was the sheriff that got lost it. No, actually Mind Freak and Divide. Looks like it's just getting up on the angle though. Nearly punished. Brought down to 1 HP. No heal available because Divide's already taken damage here. Sentinels will find themselves a wide open A site. Paper X left trailing.
Kacau dah ini. PRX.
When does the heal come back? I think it should be back online now.
Looking for it. 5 seconds. You're going to see Monyet. The top side of this.
Hati-hati nanti dituntut. Bismillah aja. Trust the process.
Sentinels fully aware. Yeah, John. Oh, that was a mistake from Tens. Maybe not expected so close by.
I will be better. Don't worry.
And not much of a chance to do it. Time against him, players against him. He can't get the shot.
Ya elah masih nolong juga, cok.
Paper X held on 3.
Feels like this buy round will decide it. Near see what Sentinels are able to scrape together. I mean, 3 left standing from the previous. Rounds to play with, so they don't need to stack the chips here. Push all in round 15. Only really Sassy with the early progress towards Ultimate as well. A decent stack of rifles. Need to see a response here from Paper X, Lauren.
It's
needs to come now.
It's now or it's never, Mike. This is the moment for them to step up. The flash, good. The swing is there. Something gonna take down Zekken. Need more of where that came from, though. Dizzy finding very little. Might be quite telling. Not seeing any more pressure towards mid. Monyet must be on red alert. And Tens dangerous on the angle. Gonna fall off this one. May not note the full extent of presence. Something. Oh, QT with a backup. Tens never fighting alone here. The pressure on the site starting to mount now.
Sort of safe passage though. Cross is easy enough, and actually Monyet punished as well. Forsaken finds a response though. Zelsis will fall. Brings it to a 3v3. Spike still not planted, but coming through now from the wingman. Will give Sentinels a chance to fully reset on the back of this.
Yeah, and Tens is looking heated up though. Look at this timing, look at the positioning. He could be the dagger in the back, or he could just wait. Let's
see
so
much info, Lauren.
Yeah, he's clearing as he goes. 30 HP is probably all he needs. Maybe not even a fair fight on this. They've just got to buy some time because the Reaper's on the way. He's going to spot one, take him down. They know there's going to be more. Doesn't get more though. A 2v2 here. Defy and Forsaken. Still a little time. This angle's so hard to clear. So brutal to try and pass them. To try and push them away from. Defy, desperate. He needs another fight here, and he needs it fast! but I don't think he's got the time for this one, Mike. It's going to be close, but not close enough. It's 12 for
Oi, hampir aja.
To not get that first half defuse in.
Hampir aja udah defuse. Tahu-tahu ini
Sentinels now
match point.
knocking on the door of the grand finals.
Ente dah, ini PRX, cok.
Beautiful reposition from Tens as well, playing the pressure perfectly. The rest of the team falling back, giving that space, allowing time to Tens to find some value. I mean, if anything, I'm looking at the purchase here, sorry to get ahead of this, but it's looking better than you'd imagine for PaperX.
But it looks like a brawl, Mike. I'm seeing everyone in middle, but Divine, the one to bail them out, but Sussy still
This
there
is
on the
it.
red lines. They're hunting them down, they're chasing them down. Something saving
Shh.
but it's not
Ah.
everyone. And of course it's going to be Tens. Is he the one to do this for them? The return to the international stage like this. Can you be the man to step up? Mind Freak on the other side. And the time ticking. He's taking a look towards CT. Just as Mind Freak starts clearing the site, does he read it correctly? He's going to hear this. Did he spot him? Did he see him? Two already in the round. A third would be needed. He's creeping closer. Mind Freak's not stopping. He's got to check.
Ay.
Sentinels are going to the grand finals. America's last hope holds true.
As the prodigal son to close things out here.
GG Senitel.
On Sunset at 13-3. Domination.
GG Senitel.
A heartbreaking loss, but
Benar-benar ini emang gak main-main TNZ, cok.
sometimes the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows, Lauren. PaperX, a turbulent journey here in Madrid.
Ente
But an
GGWP
achievement nonetheless for them.
PaperX.
Right there. Considering the changes, considering their own opinions of themselves coming into this event, their own accreditation of where
All
they
the
were.
questions, all the doubts, and they're still
Did
made it
this.
this far.
Yeah, a fantastic side. PaperX couldn't quite keep it up towards the end of this best of 5. But Sentinels
3-1 skornya. Ah.
What a moment, what a welcome back. Yes, defeat against Gen G, but now they get to walk into a grand finals. Incredible.
It's good to see them back as well.
It's been a while.
And the performance so far, take nothing away. They're still gunning to take things home here in Madrid.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, split aside, which now, I mean, throw all of the results out the window.
Yeah.
Another loss here, 13-5 once again, but overall, fantastic performance from Sentinel so far. Tens and Zekken continue to deliver, continue to give more and more for this Sentinel side.
No, they have been incredible to watch. What a fantastic series. And to wrap up the day, to kind of put a bow on it all, it's the analyst desk.
Thank you very much, Fancy and Hybog. What a last map that was from Sentinels. I've got Sideshow and Tom back here with me. That's not how I expected for it to end.
No, I mean, both teams dominated on the opponent's best map. And I felt like while the rest of the series had a player who took over, that was a tactical dismantling of the way that PaperX played. Little brother learning from bigger brother and taking it apart. It was sick.
We did get some crazy stuff from Tens though.
Yeah.
I feel like throughout the series he was middling. He was alright,
Okay.
but in
You
that
give him a
last
five?
map, he was a 10 in the last map.
Yeah.
You know, I'll double it.
Yeah, he was nuts. He was nuts.
Honestly, funny that you should say that. I had this prepared
10
already.
out of 10s.
Those
Yeah.
are the 10s.
Yeah, that's one for Tens, one for Tekken, 10 out of 10.
You really want this to stick, don't you?
I also feel
Stop
like
trying to make fetch happen. It's not happening.
great reference. I feel like this guy was also kind of a MVP performance.
Yeah. It's so sad seeing PaperX lose out in this fashion, but they were comprehensively beaten there in that kind of. It's a very similar kind of head-to-head battle, but it's tough to see them go home like that. But Sen with a rematch is going to be awesome.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is the PaperX that came in here saying we're 6 out of 10, we're struggling, we're not feeling great, and Tom, they still made top 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was one of those teams that we didn't have many high expectations of. they did as well as they could. They're going to be better next time.
Well, I can't wait to see what Tens had to say about this. He's standing by with Kakuka for the Verizon post-match interview.
Sentinels! I'm here joined by Tens. First of all, congratulations. My first question is going to be, you were in the first final for the first International Masters ever. But the question is going to be, you had a different roster. What makes this roster capable of such greatness?
I think this is the best iteration that Sentinels has had for a roster. Just, we work together, we get along, we're great friends, and I think we trust each other, and that's what matters the most.
Le preguntaba que, bueno, él ya ha estado en la primera final que tuvimos de la primera Masters Internacional, ¿qué es lo que hace que este roster también pueda ser capaz de lo mismo? Y él dice que confían mucho en el uno en el otro y que esta versión del roster es lo mejor que han tenido en años. Okay, so my next question is going to be, what is going on with Split? Yesterday, today, what do you think is going on there?
I think we generally just need to wake up on Split. We've been kind of lazy, especially since Split's been our territory for quite a while now, and it is our best map. But yeah, we're 0-2 on it since then, so we just gotta wake up, I think.
Le preguntaba también qué es lo que estaba pasando en Split, un mapa que se les ha dado tan bien, pero que en los dos últimos días, pues no tanto. Dice que bueno, que sí, que es su primer mapa, pero que a lo mejor se han tranquilizado un poco, que precisamente les ha dado esa confianza de relajarse. Okay, so just yesterday you were losing against Gen G. Tomorrow you're going to be facing them again, but it's going to be a best of 5 and they're going to get those 2 bans. What can we expect to be different from your point of view?
I think the Sentinels that we showed yesterday against Gen G wasn't the real us, so if we bring the proper form and we play together as a team, I think it's going to be a lot more of a match to watch.
Okay, le preguntaba también que obviamente mañana tienen el rematch contra Gen G, pero esta vez va a ser un mejor de 5 y ellos, Gen G, van a tener 2 bans para el mejor de 5. ¿Qué va a ser diferente? Dicen que tienen que, de nuevo, que la comunicación tiene que estar en pie, que tienen que volver a jugar su juego y sentirse cómodos con lo que están haciendo y que así pues será más divertido de ver. Lastly, you have friends, family, fans here watching you. I want you to, you know, just send the hype up, thank them for their support, and also hype them up for tomorrow.
Thank you to all the amazing fans that came out here today. Thank you for supporting us. It means a lot to us. Thank you to my family, and yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow.
Welcome back to the desk. What's going on here? What's going on here? We got Sassy. Welcome in. Congratulations on an excellent performance, Sassy. Especially that final map. It was destructive. I've been hearing from some of the other players on your team talking about how there were mentality problems a little bit when you went up against Gen G previously. We heard it from Jordan as well. Yeah. So can you talk me through what was the mental difference like in that game versus this one? Because you looked on fire from the beginning.
I think we were just thinking about us. When we faced Gen G, we were thinking more about them than us, and it got like really messy around it. And then today we're like, bro, let's just play our game, you know? We don't care about Paper X. You know them, right? We know how they play. So let's just play our game and we'll be fine.
Yeah. Now, one of the things I sort of wanted to lead into is obviously you made one of the biggest roster moves maybe in the history of Valorant. It has been a while since obviously we saw you in one of those big finals. You've now made it back with a second team. Are you the guy that's sort of dragging everyone through? Are you the championship mentality guy, or are you really feeling it with the new team as well?
I mean, it's not fair for everyone to say that I'm that guy, but I'm feeling like not only me, but also Jordan, like Zelzis and John QT were like so big on this tournament. They are so big on this tournament, so I think it's like more props to Dan. Also the coaching staff for making like a beautiful job for us. It's made our life so comfortable to play it. So yeah, I think it's about everyone, not just
so it's a ball buff. He's a ball buff. I think that's why.
It's about buff too.
But does it feel special to be back in that kind of
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like for me, I took 1 year vacation. We just lost almost everything. Then we came back, we played some off-season tournaments, we did good, and then we got kickoff. So you know, it's good to be back on top again.
I believe that in your 2 previous finals appearances, one you went through the upper bracket where you had the advantage, and one when you went through the lower and you ended up. Or did you go through the lower?
This is my first time on lower.
This is your first time.
Yeah,
the lowers, you're right, but you won one time and you lost one time despite having the map pool advantage. Do you think
it's all it's cracked up to be. It's a big advantage, but I mean, you're 50-50 with it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, like against UNG, of course, like props to them for winning against us, but I feel like it doesn't matter the map. If we go face the UNG like ourselves, like we did today, not like split though, forget spawn split. Okay. Then I think we're gonna win, doesn't matter the map.
So I want to follow up on sort of, again, talking about your old team, your new team. I think you played with two of the best duelists probably ever, and as a supportive player, what is it like working with someone like Zek? And like, is it like, because you throw some insane utility, but he does the job every time.
I'll be honest, I've been lucky so far to play like with so much good duelists in my life. Like I play with Aspas and Alzakan. To be honest, I'm just here to do their job easier. That's it. Like I'm just here to throw flashes, spot, and everything, just to make their life easier. And for sure, like as I said before, I've been blessed to play with so much good players. Like not only Zach and Tyson too. Like he's a good player.
I felt like coming into this series, I saw multiple moments where you had a real great game plan for what to do against PaperX. But there is kind of an elephant in the room there that you mentioned about your split. You've now lost it 13-5, 13-5, and it was exactly as all the rest of us were talking about how you had the best split in the world. Is this because other teams have figured you out? Is it something about the Pacific teams? Just a rough kind of idea without giving too much away. What do you think the core of that is?
I'll be honest, kind of both. You know, some anti-strat on us, it's fine, but I feel that we still had the read on their anti-strat, but we didn't play as a team. Like, it's hard to say. I'm not trying to say, like, as an excuse, but to be fair, we didn't play that good. Like, we are not proactive, like, as we do on split, you know? We on split, we play, like, defense like attack, and, like, on attack, we're, like, really proactive with reads as well. But, you know, we should be better for the next day.
But that's the thing, you kind of then flip the script, because Sunset has been an incredible map from them. They do play it kind of crazy still, so like how do you weather the storm versus a team like PaperX, because they are nuts.
Yeah, they're nuts. They don't play duelists, so we kind of knew like they don't have like a dive agent, so it was kind of like easy for John. And also we have KO knife, so it's kind of hard for them as well. I can see them working because they use something with an operator is a good option on attack. Yeah. And it's been working so far, but we were so aware of it, so we didn't get pick off against him.
So, just as a quick aside, PaperX have been rating themselves all throughout the tournament, 6 out of 10, 10 out of 10. What's your confidence level headed into the grand final?
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm so much comfortable right now. I feel like a 10, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Just coming off that glow of the high. I mean, you guys played fantastic.
We've only got an 8. I was going to bring the board back up, but we don't.
I'll be honest.
There you go. Perfect. She predicted it.
I think people will think about like the vetoes, advantage, and stuff, but I'll be honest, we don't care. Like even we play Breeze, we play Icebox. I think we're gonna be ready for it, so it doesn't matter. We just gotta play as a team.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your win today, Sassy. In case anybody hasn't realized, we got our schedule ready. We got the teams that we know are going to be in the grand final of Masters Madrid. It's Genji versus Sentinels. Genji coming from the upper bracket, a rematch of that upper bracket finals, Tom, as well, with a massive map veto advantage, plus a wild show match too. If you haven't realized, there's gonna be a little agent reveal happening. We've got a big show starting the day with a new agent, a show match happening with all of these wonderful influencers cracking around to a day to be here for sure, Tom.
Oh, Mimi and Kaide on the same team. Can they lose? Like, honestly, I already have full faith in Team International. No offense, Team Spain. Luckily, I'm on the international broadcast, so I can say that without anybody coming for me.
And the day beginning at 4 p.m. tomorrow, so make sure you're there to be able to catch all of that. You don't just want to hit the grand final. We've got so much more for you. But again, congratulations, Sassy. Appreciate it very much, and good luck in your match tomorrow. We will see you then. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow in the grand finals.
Both teams had to overcome a lot of challenges just to get here. It is going to be about who can show up and get into that grand finals tomorrow.
The place is crowded, just looking at what it's going to be of these two teams.
This first map could be almost a trendsetter.
Alex!
21 throw, but he's got them all in the safety. He's swinging around the side. Something goes down, the Light Freak succeeds. The down is just one now. Light Freak, 21 HP
Ah. Emosi nih guys. Emosi ini gua nontonnya, Cok. Bener-bener ini. Alah. Kita main game dulu nggak sih, guys? Kita main apa ya? Kita main Stumble Guys kali ya? Sebelum tidur sebentar dan sahur. Oke, ada free prize dulu. Dapat apa nih kira-kira? Token dong. Kita main dulu solo sebentar. Sorry guys. Webcam gua mati. Maaf guys. Webcam gua mati. Mati tiba-tiba nih, Bos. Oh my god. Nggak bisa nih guys, nggak bisa. Nah, ini masih mending nih. Aduh. Oke guys, sampai sini dulu live stream kita hari ini. Sampai sini dulu live stream kita hari ini. Gue butuh istirahat karena mau sahur juga kan. Eh, mau sahur juga kan nanti. Jadi kalian selamat sahur, selamat menunaikan ibadah puasa kalian. Semoga puasanya lancar terus, tanpa bolong, bisa penuh terus puasa kalian dan tamat sampai sebulan. Amin. Thank you buat teman-teman semua yang udah nemenin gua watch party VCT Master Madrid lower final antara Sentinel menghadapi Paper Rex, NT Paper Rex, GGWP, dan selamat untuk Sentinel yang udah lolos ke grand final menghadapi Genji ya guys. Kira-kira siapa nih yang juara di grand final VCT Master Madrid ya guys? So thank you sekali lagi teman-teman. I'll see you again in the next live stream. Bye-bye guys. Nanti gua bakal kabarin jam berapa live-nya ya. Sampai jumpa guys. I love you.